The Java Oracle API, often referred to as the Oracle JDK API or Oracle Java SE API, is a comprehensive set of documentation provided by Oracle Corporation for Java Standard Edition. This API, or Application Programming Interfaces, encompasses all of the classes, interfaces, enums, exceptions that are available in the Java SE platform. This is a page that points to the latest Java SE SDK. You can navigate this site to jump to pre-22 SDK. Most of the core functionalities are the same. Since we're talking about strings and objects, let's do a quick search on their APIs, specifically string. So let's do a quick search. This gives you a list of string APIs that might be of interest to you. We're interested in the Java len string, so let's go to it. This is the page that has all of the strings, including its introductions. You should give it a read. There's a lot of functionalities that are core to string manipulations in Java. There's also a lot of functionalities that you may not need. Starting with constructors. This is part of your string class. We'll talk a little more about this later on. But for now, constructor is your point of entry in creating or instantiating instance of your string. And this uses heap memory. When you scroll a little bit down, you see a whole bunch of methods. We looked at a few of these before: char at, equals, index of, length, so on and so forth. This is the official documentation for developers working with Java SE. It provides detailed information about each class and its members, including constructors, methods, fields, or constants. If you scroll all the way down, you see other parts of API like fields. You can actually click into them for details. For the sake of discussion, let's go into length, since we talked about this most. You can see the Java API, which essentially gives you its method signature, or how it is declared. The scope of this method is public, which means it is publicly available, so you can use it without restriction. It returns an integer. By the way, this is the return data type preceding the name of your method. And this length is an integer that is equal to the number of characters. Remember, in Java, characters are Unicode. They're 2 bytes. So if your string has 4 letters, Java, J-A-V-A, this string.length is going to give you 4. Similarly, for other methods like char at, we studied this as well. If you have a string, str, and this is equal to Java, str.char at. Remember, this is capital A. You specify, let's say 0. This shall give you a charback, as the method signature signifies. And the characters at index 0 inside the string, that 2-byte Unicode char, is J. We'll talk more about array. These indices represent the array index. If a string has n number of characters, the very first character is at index 0. The very last character is at index n-1. So just remember that. You can look at its parameters. These parameters are really what's inside of your function signature to invoke it. Sometimes you can have 2 parameters, 3 parameters, like this one has 1 parameter. Each parameter also has its type. So index is an integer. Noting the return type, this is a char. And there's also exceptional cases when index is out of bound. For example, if you do char at 999, we don't have 999 characters here. This is going to take you out of bound. As such, you'll get a runtime exception for indicating an index that goes out of bound. This is a quick overview of Java API, which serves as an invaluable resource for Java developers, providing comprehensive and up-to-date information of the Java SE platform and its vast array of classes and features. This is also an essential tool for learning Java programming, especially for the beginners like yourself, understanding the Java API and developing Java applications. You don't have to bookmark the link because these APIs always change, but doing a Google search on Java SDK or Java SE API, you'll be able to find these links. And just make sure that when you're looking at your API, you reference the correct SE version that you're using for the most up-to-date info.